championship. The number 4 qualifier. He made it out of competition yesterday to compete today. He was voted the 26th greatest PBA player in history. He's been a member of Team USA 8 times, including the 2008 and 2010 Dream Teams. One of 3 men on the planet to hold both PBA Rookie and Player of the Year honors from Double O, Texas. Welcome the son of Jor-El, Chris Barnes. His opponent in the opening match is from Osku, Finland. He won his first PBA title right here in the Geico Shark Championship. The win qualified him to compete in the 2011 PBA Tournament of Champions. He's a 2006 World Bowling Riders Bowler of the Year member of Team Finland since 2004. The big O, the Ox, Osku Palermaa. That match will advance to the semifinal match and meet this man from Montgomery, Illinois. Team USA member in 2002, 4, and 5. One of 6 PBA Tour stars named to the 2008 Dream Team. He won the Masters at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 4-time Tour winner, Sean Rash. Some have called our number 1 player, the tournament leader, the hottest bowler on the planet. He was the top man of 252 to compete here after 60 games of qualifying. He's made 2 appearances on TV this season, including a win in the Pepsi Pfeiffer Championship. He's a 2-time member of Team USA. They call him the real deal, Bill O'Neill. We are ready to get revved up for live PBA World Championship match, and we need to win every shot. When Sean Rash lets go of that ball, everybody cheer it to the pocket. Then when the ball gets there, tell me what happens. Let's start with Chris Barnes. Cheer the ball to the pocket, tell me what happens. Here we go. Outstanding. A little more energy, a little more power. We are going to cheer every ball to the pocket, and you guys are going to be the energy in the building. Let's try with Mr. Rash. Strikes. Over here on splits. Let's try with Bill O'Neill, the tournament leader. Ladies and gentlemen, there is so much going on today, so much history to be made. Will that man, Chris Barnes, win the Triple Crown today? Will that man, Sean Rash, win his second major? Will Bill O'Neill go back-to-back in major championships? Will Osku Palermaa win today and not have to bowl today at the Tournament of Champions? All of those storylines are happening. Let's try one more cheer for Osku. You are ready for the PBA World Championship. Stand by for live television. ultimate real deal. 2 minutes. 2 minutes until live television. Lucky 13.
I don't know how lucky it was. It took me a while to get here, but it's the right one. You know, if you had to pick one, this is a world championship to add to a triple crown. It's you know, I don't even know if it's all sunk in yet, but it's been one I've been after for a while.
Well, let's take them one at a time. A little bit of foreshadowing yesterday when you picked up the trophy in the qualifying portion to get here today. But what in your mind got you to this point right now?
You know, a lot of help really along the way between Del Ballard and Mark Baker, and then we have the best equipment in the market. So the new ball that just came out was a ball I didn't have during the World Series on this pattern. Maybe that was why I didn't make match play. But it sure looked awfully good the last 2 days. That thing's a beast.
Unbelievable 252 player sold out field. Many are calling it one of the strongest ever, and that's going to be challenged starting tomorrow. But getting through that 252 player field, becoming among the top 8 to make television, and then take us through your thoughts today, mowing through an unbelievable top 3.
Well, 2 completely separate things. To make the top 8 at this field, at this tournament, with the 5 different patterns and not a whole lot of sleep and a different challenge every day, I don't think there was any way of faking your way through it. You know, Bill Bull, fantastic all the way through, was at the top nearly the whole time. I think actually it was up there. So, you know, it meant a lot to be in that group, and you could see the group that was there. They're the guys that are the hottest on tour. You know, the TV show is always a different beast, and I happen to have the ball reaction over the last 2 days, and you know, I made some pretty good shots when it mattered, but without ball reaction, you can't get there. You can't beat guys like that.
Very, very interesting setup in the championship match. Among your peers, you're considered the best player out here on tour, and the word among your peers is that Bill O'Neill was riding to gain that title. In the championship match, your thought process going up against the real deal?
Well, I knew I wasn't going to get any help. Michael and Osku and Sean, you know, fortunately for me, I guess didn't bowl their best game, but Bill had bowled in this pattern already. He broke the lanes down similarly to how he did when he won the Viper Championship. I knew he would bowl a good game, and I told myself it would probably take 240 or 50 to win that final match. You know, and there's also no doubt that Bill has been the best player over the last year. I mean, he's stepped his game up a couple of different notches, and he's going to be a top 5 guy for a long time to come.
Okay, so put us in the head of Chris Barnes. You're stepping up 9th frame. You know a strike seals a deal. What's that thought when you let that ball go?
Well, the 9th one was just to set it up. That meant if he struck out, I had to get, you know, I needed to mark. I guess 9 and 2 shots would have gave me a tie. But you know, I'm kind of glad that I had to throw a strike in 10th, or that I needed something in the 10th to win that. At some point, when you struggle for a while, you need to step up there and prove it. You know, mostly to yourself. I mean, you know you can do it to get there, but to do it when it matters and to do it for something that's big, you know, that's confidence that certainly carries forward in the next week.
And history made today as you become the 7th player in PBA history to earn the Triple Crown. Has that sunk in yet?
There's some great names on that list, and I'm happy and I'm proud to be a part of that list. And you know, there's still one more though. If we can knock off that last Masters, there's even fewer on that Grand Slam list, and that and the Player of the Year would take care of most of my career goals up here.
Chris, that's a heck of a list. Let's bring Mike Moniak down. He's going to present you with the trophy. and your PBA World Championship. And before we do that, Mike, one more time, thank you so much, Mike Moniak and every single person here at Southpoint for their support of the PBA World Series of Bowling, Director of Bowling Operations with the championship trophy.
Well, Chris, excellent bowler. You know, you're talking about ball reaction and matching up. It takes a real player to execute the shots. It takes a guy. Congratulations from Southpoint, the PBA, and Lumber Liquidators on the Triple Crown and winning the World Series. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mike. And once again, big round of applause for everybody here at Southpoint. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the $50,000 first prize check, the Chief Executive Officer and the Commissioner on the Lumber Liquidators PBA Tour, Mr. Fred Schreier.
Thank you, Mike. First, I'd like to echo Mike's comments and thank Mike Moniak and everybody here at Southpoint for just a great stretch of bowling and a tremendous job of hosting this great event, the World Series of Bowling, so thank you, Mike. And to the fans, the last 3 days have been great. You've done a great job. We really appreciate it. I tell you, it's no mystery when the fans are into it, the players get into it, and you see a great match like you saw today. Finally, Chris, you look like a man possessed. It was a great day of bowling yesterday. You grabbed the trophy prematurely, but knowingly, omnisciently, all those things. You look great. Bill's challenge in the 10th frame. So, congratulations. I got $50,000 for you, which hopefully will cover Linda's betting and the casino.
Great everywhere. He had a huge challenge with this World Series of Bowling and all the people and things and crazy stuff going on. And from the player side of it, it was about as smooth as could be expected. He did a great job, and we owe Mike a big hand. Lastly, Columbia 300s. They've been a sponsor for my family for 6-7 years now, and it's a great relationship. You know, they're a family-oriented company. They've taken care of us for a long time. They make great equipment, and without it, I couldn't compete to where I am today. Also, Backhaul Direct. They run a great collegiate tournament here in a little while, one of the biggest paying ones. Vice Grip, USDC. Dexter and Vice and Jim and I makes these shirts that you see everybody wearing all the time. So I'd like to thank all those. It takes a lot of people to make things happen, and these guys are a great support to me. Thanks again for coming out.
Well, Linda told me that you guys had a package yesterday, so. And Chris, one more thing for our fans watching on Extra Frame. The equipment that got you to and from as you started the 60-game challenge with the World Series, and then the ball that won on TV today. Take us through the back.
Well, to get here, and it was one of the 2 balls that was in play today, but the Outburst has been a ball I've used a lot. I had a couple of them when I'm shining ones out of the box like it is gold. And I was supposed to go into that. The lanes that looked a little bit more, have been here a little longer. I probably would have went to it because it is less overall hook than that World Beater. The World Beater is new to me for the most part. I got to use it in a couple of tournaments. It hooks a ton, and that actually wasn't a very strong drilling. It let me get through the front. It was still really strong down lane. This left lane has given trouble to basically everyone. Down lane, that 210 has popped up for almost everyone, and it was never in danger, really. It threw one terrible shot, and that was the only one that ever got away in the left lane.
And finally, you look in great form for fans of Extra Frame and all of our bowling fans here in Las Vegas. The $1 million Tournament of Champions. You'll be in the elite squad competing on Monday afternoon. Your thoughts looking forward to what many are calling, and probably is, the biggest tournament of them all, which will end up with a live ABC telecast next Saturday.
Well, the Tournament of Champions has always been held in high regard with all the players, and now with all the previous champions from before joining us again, a long format, and now the biggest prize fund, it's certainly taken its place again as the crown jewel and the one to get every year. I've had got good luck in that tournament, and now we carry a little TV success forward to go along with it. Hopefully we get a chance next week.
But first, tonight, maybe that steak dinner just a little bit sweeter tonight.
Well, yeah, I don't know that we're going to get a lot of chance. We've got about 3 hours. We'll go over and have a practice session, and we'll start getting ready to game plan and get ready for the Tournament of Champions. So I'll maybe enjoy this in our week off after the Tournament of Champions more than I'm going to get to here in the next couple days.
Very true, very true. That's Chris Barnes. Ladies and gentlemen, 13-time winner.